Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Number 88 makes his big league debut right after this. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1. Ball, that's out.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Lester has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty B, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Shy Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Nico.
Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Yes, he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Victor Caratini waits on deck. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Eloy Jimenez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Jimenez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
At the plate now, Luis Robert, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Robert has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Lucas Giolito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 good guys. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robert calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, David Bodie trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
0-1.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Corner onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So here's Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Popped him up. Descalso has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Zach Short. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is does make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now back, second baseman, Leone Garcia.
So now to the plate, Leone Garcia. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Lucas Giolito. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The White Sox lead it 4-0. Stepping up now, Nico Horner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1
Hey,
strike.
that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Pitch popped up. Anderson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 4-0. Ronaldo Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 40.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Albert Almora next. Line drive to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, David Brody.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Daniel Descalso. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 4 and the Cubs 1. Dan Winkler makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Dan Winkler.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
1 strike.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Luis Robert. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is low, ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a curveball misses inside. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Popped him up. Caratini waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Michael Kopech will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 34.
So in now for Chicago, Zach Short. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson John Ramirez.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. One run, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. High in the air out to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand one. They trail it 4-1. James McCann is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
33, James McCann.
Adbert Alzolay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Blake Rutherford will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Rutherford.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one away. Luis Basabe will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Luis Basabe.
And a ball 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. That's wide. 2-0. Alzolay, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Zach Collins will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Danny Mendick will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Micah Rodolfo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hayward is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3, but they lead it 4-1. Blake Rutherford will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing right field.
Zach Collins will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now in left, number 20, Danny Mendick.
Micah Rodolfo will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now at shortstop, number 33.
Evan Marshall gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Yerman Mercedes is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Laz Rivera is also into the game as he takes over at short. Adam Engel is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Now to the plate, Victor Caratini. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing third base.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Rutherford. A defensive change for the White Sox.
1-1. Here it comes.
Number 75. Yerman Mercedes. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now catching. Number 38.
High in the air into shallow left center. Engel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ian Happ will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Happ, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Marshall stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Albert Almora is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert
At the plate, Albert Almora hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Adolfo is there. 2 down. Steve Cishek will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. David Bodie will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Bouncer to the left side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
This team's defensively for the Cubs. Now playing right field, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in now, Luis Robert. And